While there are definitely a lot of Cup Series interlopers in this Friday's Craftsman Truck Series event, here are 5 regulars you need to watch for the Craftsman Truck Series on Friday night in the Buckle Up South Carolina 200. First and foremost is Christian Eckes. He has 1 win and 3 top 5s and 4 starts at the track with an average finish of 6.8, 99 laps led. That is pretty darn solid and something that'll be hard to compete with going into the weekend. He's currently 9th in points, only 3 above the cut line. Now, the McAnally Hilgeman team has had a slow start to the year. In general, he's the only representative as of now in the top 10 in points. His teammate Tyler Ankrum just outside, but Daniel Hemrick, who's in the Final Four. There's other drivers they have, so an opportunity weekend, which is something we'll be saying for a lot of these guys here. Ben Rhodes, 2nd in points, currently multi-time series champion, comes to this race. Former winner at this racetrack, has led 38 laps, has 3 top 5 finishes and 7 starts. Average finish not as great, 13.4, but has been running at the finish of every single one of the times he's been at Darlington Raceway. And this is a track which emphasizes experience. He won in 2020 during COVID over the likes of now O'Reilly Series driver Austin Hill and a couple of guys in Eckes and one other driver here that we're going to mention shortly that is part of this list as well. Ty Majeski is number 3, teammate for Ben Rhodes. Majeski most recently in the event last September finished 4th, which was a 4th of 4 playoff drivers at that point, along with the next person that I'm going to mention too. Corey Heim won the race, and Corey, of course, dominated the season and the championship. But for Ty Majeski, just utilizing his statistics in recent events, of course, he's run 5 times at Darlington Raceway with 3 top 10s, 36 laps led, 11.4 average finish, and has been running at the end of all of the races as well. So all of these drivers, veterans, able to be there at the end, able to come back in one piece. It's a big deal here at Darlington Raceway. My 4th driver is Grant Enfinger, who has 7 starts at the track, only led 5 laps, but his average finish is 7.3. 5 top 10s, 4 top 5s, needs a big run outside of the top 20 in points. Really brutal start to the year. This is a track which suits Grant Enfinger's style to a T. A lot like Majeski, who comes from the super late model and late model side. Enfinger comes from that area in the southeast and ARCA series and all that, and having to save your tires, and this is the kind of track where it eats tires up. Going back to 2020, he finished 4th in that race that Ben Rhodes won. Going back to the race in last September, he started 4th and finished 3rd. So this is a opportunity race for Grant Enfinger. And then last but not least is Lane Riggs. He started on pole last September, led 71 laps, and had won stage 2 in the race, but then had issues on pit road and was relegated, or had issues with tires, and was relegated to a 17th place finish during that, what was the first race of their playoff there. So Riggs won the last race at St. Petersburg. This definitely is more his cup of tea. It's a definite chance for Riggs to go for 2 in a row here this Friday. So we'll see what happens with that for the Truck Series regulars. And for this and all your NASCAR and IndyCar news, tune into Motorsports Reports and also to the Ripster podcast that I do with my co-host Josh, appearing on all podcast platforms.